Hello everyone, welcome to episode 13, it should be, I think, memory serves, yes. In the last episode, we took out the Wall of Flesh and started, well, with the game's now in hard mode. So there's a couple of new bits and pieces that we can go and do. First and foremost, I'm actually going to dump some stuff real quick because we actually really don't need that on us, nor do we need the Bezoar. Don't really need the flying carpet anymore. Warrior emblem, yes. Apprentice scarf, no. Flippers, sure. Now there's a couple of things that we can go and do. So, first of all, I am desperate to find where the fuck the Hallow is. Because normally, you can kind of typically tell, if I remember correctly, just by looking at the surface. However, the problem is, the Hallow is supposedly directly below. So I'm currently concerned that we might not actually have an overworld Hallow biome, because I'm pretty sure we should have seen it pop up on the map. Because last I checked, the beach wasn't that close to the corruption. Oh no, it was, because it's got the holes. I mean, I could go to... we've gone to the left a little bit. So I feel as though that desert is the optimal place for it to be. So we are just gonna go, see if we can't have, yeah, okay, good. Just making sure I didn't have the, any money on me. So we're going to go, in search of the Hallow biome. We could also do with finding a spider cave, on account of the fact that it would be, very nice to have, oh, fuck, we've got to get through the jungle first. Sorry, on account of the fact it would be very nice to have, the spider staff. Failing that, oh boy, sorry. The jungle has a real big ramp up in difficulty, in hard mode. And I did admittedly, forget about that a bit. But it's fine. We can just sprint our way through it. Now, hopefully we do actually have a above ground Hallow biome. We should is the uh-oh. We should is the answer to that. Whether we do or not. Okay. Okie dokie. Yeah, that's why it gets dangerous. And why mobility is so important to us right now. I am still concerned that we haven't, well, found the Hallow yet. And now I think that... because this world has been fucky with its, generation. Like, we had the jungle really close to our base. We might not actually have an above ground Hallow biome yet. Which is interesting. Okay. Well... I didn't quite know what to, yeah, okay. I've never seen that happen before. That puts us in an interesting position. Wait, I hear it. No, I don't. I hear a mummy. Never mind. I'm so... Because in a lot of my other worlds, my... Yeah, no, there's the corruption. Huh. Well. Shit. Okay. I don't quite know what to do about that. Okay. Ha. Well, yeah, At the very least, we know we've got some hallowed, down here. So that will probably start to rear its head up around that area if we just leave it. Right, I might have to artificially, make one. There are ways, I didn't mean to click that, but fine. Just trying to remember, because it's been a while since I've played, I'm trying to remember who gets new shit in, the second we turn to hard mode. Hallow. No, we do have hallow seeds. So I could plant a few hallow seeds and make an artificial one. You've got nothing new. I don't think the merchant gets anything. Well, he gets the safe. And the sharpening station, which is quite good. Oh. Huh. That's cool. That's a new item. Huh. Okay. So, we've got a couple of other options on the table then. We need to go and get, some of the new ores. I'm trying to see if we have teleportation potions. I don't think we do. It's very unfortunate, because they would be incredibly helpful. Okay, we do need to go and get, the new ores. We do need to get some souls of light and night. Souls of, not sky. Souls of flight, would also be handy. A blizzard or a sandstorm would also be, helpful to us. I just realized I'm doing this without Spelunker. Do we have a Spelunker potion anywhere? Because what you really want to do is just use... Yeah, we do. Oh, we got a bunch of them. What you really want to do with the hard mode ores is basically just use them for pickaxes until you get to titanium, which we have. Like, for example, I believe that was some mithril up there. No, that's platinum, that's silver. Never mind, I'm completely off today. Oh, it's the wizard. Holy shit. Hello. I didn't expect to find you so soon. Cool. We're not really doing... Oh, we're doing a little bit of magic, sure. Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly pop a Spelunker. See, I can't remember what we got. Right, you're silver and platinum. I think I've got to drop down a little bit more. Trying to remember what the ores look like. It's been a long time. Oh yeah, armored skeletons, right. Now that looks like mithril. So I shouldn't be able to mine it. No. Okay. So we are looking for... I want to say... cobalt. I might be wrong about that. I don't remember what we got. I know we got titanium, and we've clearly got mithril. Yeah. Ooh, hang on. That was a soul of, that is a soul of light. Which we do in fact want. Very much so. Okay, so clearly, the underground jungle has meshed with the underground hallow. Yeah. Okay. It's an interesting one. Oh god, I don't remember what palladium or cobalt looks like. Oh, fuck. It's actually a bit of an issue here. That's titanium. That much I do know. I'm dead set that that's copper. Yeah, that's gotta be copper. Might as well get some of these. Now, we can use these crystals for a variety of... There's a beehive in there. Huh. If I had the Bazaar on me, I'd actually fight Queen Bee again. But I don't. Because I took it off. Ow. Which, evidently, was a really dumb idea. Okay. Well. Let me switch. Because that also increases weapon speed. Yeah, I don't need the throw claws anymore. I'm not fussed about them. They were helpful, but they've run their course in their current state. Now, do have the wizard up here. We can make some cool spell tomes with the wizard. Oh right, he also sells them. I forgot about that. Let me just remember what I can actually make with these. Again, it's been a while, so... Right, yeah, the new whips. There's nothing there that immediately... Because a lot of it is magical, right? There's nothing here that immediately catches our eye since we're not exactly going magic. We are... sticking relatively melee, but we're going to push for summoner in the late game. I also have apparently broken armor from something, which is fucking painful. What does which did we get? I can't tell. Brilliant. Okay. Let me just quickly look up what palladium looks like. Orange like dragon scales. Okay, and cobalt. Blue like cobblestone. Okay, so we're looking for blue like cobblestone or orange like crystals. Right. Blue like cobblestone. Orange like dragon scales. Okay. That looks like some. Because all we need this for is a pickaxe. Because then we get a mithril pickaxe. And then we get titanium. And we make a set with titanium. Yeah, you. That should be over here somewhere. Right? Yeah, I see it. Okay, so we've got cobalt. Cool. Good to know. Get some of this. I'll get a couple of veins because I don't remember how many it is to the bar. And then we can get on out of here. But what we'll probably do once we've got titanium is take on the destroyer. Now, the destroyer is, for those of you unfamiliar, it's one of the mechanical bosses. And the mechanical bosses are the next, well, trio of bosses on our list. You can kind of fight them in any order, however, people have specific ways they like to fight them. I like doing the destroyer first. There's some more cobalt. I just find the destroyer to be a little bit easier than, for example, I find the twins to be the biggest pain in the ass. Then it's Skeletron Prime, then it's the Destroyer. So we're doing Destroyer first. And that will give us a bunch of cool shit, hopefully. And then it's Plantera, then it's Golem, then it is, oh, the Cultists, and then Moonlord, essentially. But there are several side bosses and, invasions that we will be fighting along the way. For example, the Pirate Invasion, the, Empress of Light, Duke Fishron, yeah. Yeah. I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck is up with this world's generation, because it is, yeah. Ah, well. It happens sometimes. Actually, while I'm doing this, I just want to bring this up. I know this isn't a Minecraft video, but I figure, hey, at least it's something to discuss rather than just fucking ramble about a load of bullshit while I'm mining. The new experimental snapshot that has completely fucked up, villager trading. Because they've tried to throw a patch on it without actually fixing it. So, the issue that they've spotted, some people share this sentiment, I don't personally, but there are people out there that think that villager trading is overpowered. I can see where they come from, however, I also say, no, fuck you. Look how long it's taken me to set up this fucking villager trading hall. Don't you even, you know. But, I'm just going to some crystal shards. What they've essentially done is they've done, they've released an experimental snapshot, which, what? Okay, the underground jungle being right there is not fun. They've essentially released, I'll do this while I'm making the cobalt pickaxe. They've essentially released, an experimental snapshot, which very much changes, that's not bad, which heavily changes, villager trading. So, one of the changes even, that I'm not as fussed about is they've reduced the level that the enchanted books are at. This is specifically targeting librarians and enchanted books. So they've reduced the level that they're at, which, that's fair. That's a better way to balance it. However, I don't agree with, first of all, locking out certain books to certain biomes. Second of all, locking those out to biomes where villagers don't even spawn in. So, for those of you unaware, there are, a handful, well, there are two, villager types, that don't have a corresponding village. Those being Swamp and, sorry, I'm keeping my eye out for Mithril here. Those being Swamp and, just gonna remove the map. Those being Swamp and Jungle. Now, what you'd have to do to get access is to, oh fuck. What you'd have to do to get access to those books, would be you'd have to make a village. Cool idea. However, they've locked mending behind it. Which is so dumb, because that's the #1 book that people get. They've also, removed, enchantments for fishing rods, crossbows and tridents from the villager, trade pool. Which I also think is, I'm pretty sure this is Mithril. Which I also think is, ridiculous. Yeah. Reducing the level, fine. I can see that working out well. Limiting where you can get them. Ugh. It just doesn't... If they gave us swamp villages and jungle villages, sure. But they're not. It's literally just changing, the villager trades that are currently existent. Which... just... What am I being hit by? Oh, a bat. Which just... doesn't sit right with me. That's a mimic. Hang on, let me get this on. Hang on. Sorry, the mimic's taken priority here. Which I just don't agree with that stuff. However, one thing that I do like that I've seen is the ability to trade items for emeralds with the Wandering Trader. That is a brilliant change. What they've done with Wandering Trader... Oh, that's a Titan glove. That's actually kind of fucking perfect. The changes they've made to the Wandering Trader, completely agree with. The changes they've made to the Librarians, not so much. It feels like a bit of a heavy-handed way to try and just remove the problem without actually looking at the problem. They're trying to throw 80 million things at the gap to try and fill it. It's problem is they've kind of over nerfed it. If they'd just left it at we need a bit more mithril ore because we also need it for an anvil. If they'd just left it at if they just left it at removing the numbers, like the level of the books you can get, sure, fine, that's fine. That works, I think. By limiting it further by reducing... Actually, it's not even the fact that they've limited it to certain types of villagers that I've got a problem with. It's the fact they're giving it to villager types that they haven't fully implemented. If they'd given swamp and jungle villagers a village, fine. No problems here. They haven't. That's the problem. Which means you've got to make your own... You've got to get villagers over to a swamp biome first. You've then got to make your own village. How much does a mithril anvil take? Oh, boy. Oh, I'm hoping I've still got enough for a pickaxe. I probably won't. Nope. Damn. We do have a Titan glove, so where are the feral claws? I should be able to make a power glove. Yeah. That's not menacing. What can I use the power glove for again? If they decided Avenger emblem, I need all of the emblems for that. If they decided to where's my train of thought? If they decide to, or if they in future decide to also implement swamp and jungle villages, fine. The nerf will be okay. You can get around it. It's the decision to give books, especially mending, which is the book you want from villagers. They have locked it behind swamp villagers. Like, it... Also, some of the way they've done the, like, allocation of who gets what book makes sense. Fire protection and fawns to, people in the jungle, for example. Fine. That works. What doesn't is... How much bigger is it? Yeah. What doesn't really work is the fact that you've given mending to a swamp villager. How on earth does that fit a swamp villager? It shouldn't fit any villager. It's basic. It's plain. The person it fits most is a plains villager. Because it doesn't have any ties. Unlike fire protection, which you can understandably say is desert, or frostwalker, which it makes sense for it to be the ice. But... Ooh, mithril. I don't know. And the decision to remove the ability to get like enchantments for crossbows and fishing rods and tridents, I also think is fucking stupid. Tridents are a pain in the ass to get already, right? Like, what is actually the point? Because now, if you want to level up a trident or rank up a trident, you're either going to have to, I think that's mithril down there. You're either going to have to, get more tridents to drop from drowned, which is a pain in the ass, or you're going to have to, enchant a load of books. Now, the enchanting books wouldn't be too bad, if not for the fact you're competing with nearly every single other enchantment in the game. It's not actually changing the balance of the game at all. It's just making things a hell of a lot more tedious and aggravating. You can get nearly maxed out gear without using villagers, with very little effort. You want an XP farm and a max level enchanting table. Done. The effort comes in the time it takes, which just is a pain in the ass and really fucking boring. You don't want to have to sit around an enchantment table for literally hours at a time, waiting for one specific enchantment to pop up, when you can just re-roll villagers and then get it that way. You've still got to get the emeralds, you've still got to set up the trading hall, that still takes time. I don't know, ooh, there's titanium there, good to know. Yeah, I don't know. Leaving it at reducing the level that the villager gives, fine. That's a relatively good way to reduce the effectiveness of it. It works, in my opinion. Doing everything else on top doesn't. And it just makes the game more tedious, in my opinion. There's also actually, I've seen going around the fact that they've gotten on this very quickly. A lot of people are saying, oh, Mojang have gotten on this very, very quickly, and they're going to put little effort into making new features and a load of effort into nerfing old ones. I actually disagree with that. This feels like something that they've probably been trying to work on for a while, and I think they're just going in a wrong direction with it. They're nerfing it too much. Yeah, right, there we go. Right, mithril pickaxe. Wonderful. I don't think this is necessarily an indicator of how much, oh, they've done this so quick, it came out of, nowhere. No. Since villager trading got introduced, there's always been people out there going, oh, this is so strong, it ruins the balance and pace of the game, da-da-da. I don't think it does. I think they've just got to stick up their ass, but, I've just got to find titanium. Hang on. Trying to remember what titanium looks like now, so I can just spot it easily. I think they've gone a little bit too far with the nerfs. What they've done with the Wandering Trader is excellent, and the Wandering Trader has needed a bit of a buff for a long time. He doesn't get much use. All that I've ever really used him for is, oh, that increased knockback is beautiful, actually. Holy shit. All that I've ever really used him for is getting access to a couple of annoying items without having to go out into the world and hunt them down myself. Being able to trade random, like, crap that you have lying around, beautiful. Perfect. Exactly what the Wandering Trader needed. He's a Wandering Trader. He shouldn't just sell us stuff. We should... Ah, how much damage? There's a beehive in there. Good to know. You know, he shouldn't... That's a hunter potion. He shouldn't just sell stuff. He should trade stuff. And they've really addressed that. Which I'm quite happy about, actually. I just think they need to not be as harsh with the villager trade changes. The librarian changes. Because it takes effort to set up a villager trading hall. You've got to first of all find a village. You've got to first of all find a village. And then you've got to... No. And then you've got to... I said no. And then you've got to breed them, which is a pain in the ass on its own. And then you've got to get them in the area you want them. Then you've got to get the trades that you want from them. It's... Villager trading isn't the hack that a lot of people make it out to be. It's good. It's strong. It's not an instant OP gear. So you know, does it deserve a bit of a nerf? Sure. Does it deserve? Wow. I'm fucking up my words today. Does it deserve this hard of a nerf? I wouldn't say so. It just doesn't... I don't know. It just doesn't sit with me. But anyway, I noticed that, I read up on that last night, actually. I'm recording this today, so I figured I'd just bring it up now while I was mining, just so there's at least something going on. Oh. I need to make the titanium forge first, don't I? Oh, that uses 30 ore, you son of a bitch. Alright, so it's 4 ore to a bar. We can't make anything with 10 bars. Shit. How many bars are we going to need? Because we want a full set. Now we could try for... No. I saw 6 and I'm like, maybe? No. 23 is incredible, actually. Yeah. If we were going like magic and summon, sure, we're not. So we need a titanium pickaxe, which is 20. 40. Oh, that's such an annoying fucking number. 20, 40, 66, 79? Yeah. So we need 79 bars, which is a whopping 79 bars. So we need 69 bars. Haha, nice. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Which is 276 fucking ore. Okay. Alright. 276, huh? First things first, I'm making the helmet, because that's a fucking massive, boost. But, anyway. We'll probably call it there for this episode. We'll get titanium armor in the next one. So thank you all, very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!